Hello, everyone. I thought we would end the year off by looking at my Nintendo Switch play history. The Switch is the main console that I play. I do dabble in some Xbox, but really, it's my main, so I thought I'd just share with you guys and just future me, I guess, my play history and talk a little bit about it. So Brandon got me this Switch when I think it was 2021. It was like a year after COVID, and I had some downtime, and he got me a Switch, and he got me the Switch Lite, and it came with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I remember telling him that I wasn't going to play it, that it just wasn't for me, and here we are. Now, you might notice that Stardew Valley has a lot more hours than Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or Animal Crossing. Like I said in my, oh my gosh, 490, I did not realize that. Like I said in my previous video, when I couldn't even remember Isabella's name, I don't even know still. It was a crazy year. I really just locked in. I had some time on my hands. It was like post COVID, so things were not all opened up again yet. And it was nuts. And Stardew Valley has been what I've been playing the most recently. I think I've been playing it for about a year and a half, maybe. And I love it. It's great. I am enjoying the new update that just came out for all console players. Um, but yeah, these I think are the ones that I play the most. I have not touched Animal Crossing in like a year, maybe more. I feel like that's very normal. It seems like Animal Crossing is one of those games where you just pick up and then play forever and then just never touch it again. And I definitely fell into that as well. But yeah, this list, looking back, it's definitely quality over quantity. Breath of the Wild is my favorite game. Tears of the Kingdom, actually, like, I do enjoy the mechanics more, but just, I think Breath of the Wild is my favorite because of the pure sense of, like, I don't know if it's nostalgia yet, because I just played it, like, a couple years ago, but it kind of, yeah, sure. We'll say nostalgia, just the epiphany, I guess, that I had on video games. Like, I didn't know they could be that beautiful. I didn't know they could be that forgiving to players who were not born and raised on like Call of Duty or like these like games that require so much skill and perfection all the time. And it really just let you take your time. You could level up. You didn't have to go on a linear, path. And I had never had an experience with that with video games. So it definitely opened my eyes a lot. And the same with Tears of the Kingdom. I love that it was like the same world. And I think I waited like a year, maybe a little over a year between playing Breath of the Wild and by the time Tears of the Kingdom came out last year in 2023. So then moving on to my next like little page, I guess you could say, of games, there's not going to be much to talk about. Palia, I heard everybody talking about. I played it for like maybe 7 minutes and I got rid of it. It was, first of all, super laggy, strange. Ripped off Breath of the Wild completely with that intro sequence, and I got upset about that one, friends. I just was so, the audacity, like, I could not. And it just wasn't for me. Um, Spyro, I had fond memories of as a child on like the Game Boy. What is it called? I forget. I'll put it up. But that's such a, yeah, that's a shame. But I played it. I got pretty far into it. Um I think I'm almost done with the game, or maybe halfway through, maybe not almost done. But it's just one of those games that's like it demands so much perfection, like to get the hidden dragon statues, whatever they were called. Just I had to look up so many tutorials on how to do it, and I'm like, how would people find this out back then? Like, you just had to know people apparently, or just dedicate so much time to it. It was nuts. I couldn't believe it. And then with unpacking, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a cute little story. It was very short. I got it on sale, which I'm glad about because it was like very short. I think it literally was only 4 hours of gameplay, which it probably would have been, shorter, but I thought it was really cute. I didn't love how it dictated so much towards like the end, especially when you got more items to put away, where things could go. But I mean, I get it. It was just a cute little game, but yeah. And then you guys are gonna laugh. The Pokemon, um, yeah, that didn't work out. That's me trying to get into Pokemon. I was like, who are these people? These animal creature things. Some of them, hey, that Cousin Jeff guy, he apparently is a person. So I looked up some of those afterwards. Oh my gosh. Like, I think my names were better. I'm not gonna lie. Portal Knights, I was obviously looking for like a Breath of the Wild, like, type game, trying to at least. And then I can see Kirby. Kirby, I almost got. I didn't play the demo for too long. It just wasn't my favorite, like, style. I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was a cute looking game. And that brings us to the last of the games that I have played on my Switch. Story of Seasons is a funny one because I actually started playing this one before I played Stardew Valley. And I do realize that they are different series. However, looking back now, I didn't like that game like before, but especially like just I feel like it took a lot of mechanics from Stardew, which is fine. But I mean, I don't know, it wasn't super unique. I remember it was a lot of like just trying to figure things out and they were just not well explained. So I gave up after a little bit. But yeah. And then I guess the last one would be Immortals Rising. I played this game after Breath of the Wild. This was before I just think this was before, I can't even remember, was Tears of the Kingdom confirmed after Breath of the Wild? Like, there was going to be another one. I can't even remember if it was speculation or what. But I wanted to play something after Breath of the Wild. It looked really good. Not for me. Just, it was by what? Ubisoft, however you pronounce it. And you could tell. Like, it was just one of those games. I'm not gonna hate too much, but yeah, yeah. It was definitely for a certain type of player. It had a lot to do with mythology, which I'm sure a lot of people liked, and I enjoyed it as well, but I don't know, it just had that, I don't know, it had that lack of immersion, I guess, to it, that just, it didn't interest me after a while, and I decided to move on. So, yeah. So that was the overview of the games that I have played on my Switch. There's not that many. I do quite a bit of research, I guess, before playing a game, and I think that probably takes the fun out of it, but who knows. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your year. Bye-bye.